Good morning. It is Social Media 101. Okay. All right. Have your workbook ready. We're going to do a lot of stuff in there that will help you make a plan today. So I'm really excited. Luciana actually helped me. We worked all week on this. So we're going to get rolling. Here we go. Raise your hand who's scared of social media. Are you?
No.
She said a word. It's scary. I'm scared of it all the time. And it may look like I'm not if you're watching me, but I am. Very. So that's why we're doing this today, because I, about a week ago, said, okay, something has to change in the way I'm running my business. And I think a lot of people would appreciate it also, because we're living in such different times. And I think we need to adapt quickly to running our businesses on social media, especially if we're more old school and used to doing it in person. And we need to find a way to unlock massive numbers of sales and massive numbers of growth. And that's only going to come from social media. And there are people killing it. And I'm going to show you some of those people later on. But there's no reason why any one of us can't be doing it too. A lot of them are older than most of us. Just going to put that right there. So when we're like, oh, we're too old, like, no, there are women in their 50s, in their 60s, rocking on social media right now. So there's that. Here we go. So we're gonna start with your target audience. I'm gonna minimize this little thing here. Okay, so your target audience, this is your buyer. Who is your buyer? And then it's about creating what we're gonna call your avatar. And that's actually a word used in marketing all the time. And your avatar is your ideal customer. And if you don't know who your ideal customer is, if you're like, everyone, families, no, that's not your ideal customer. You have to really pinpoint. So these are the phrases that are used interchangeably to describe the fictional generalized representations of the buyer persona most likely to purchase from you. That's what we have to pinpoint. And while we're all in the same company, we are all going to have different avatars, and we're all going to have different buyer personas. So it's really important for knowing this before we do anything, because if you don't know this, then what the hell are we doing? You have to know who you're targeting so that you understand how to take those first steps. So here we go. This is a coach, Coach Elsa, that I absolutely love, and she is going to explain to us how to fill in that circle that I gave you guys, and then planning social media. So I'm gonna hopefully play this for you. If you can't hear it, tell me right away and we'll figure out what's going on.
Let's get started. So one thing that I tell all my coaching clients, and this is what I've definitely done myself, to be able to figure out what it is that I'm going to be speaking about every single week, week in, week out, is just called it's just basically the circle of five. And the reason this strategy is really important is because your profile, your social media profile, whether it's Instagram or whether it's Facebook, has to be like a magazine subscription. Like your stories is like reality TV. It's snippets of your life. It's all the bloopers and the funny moments and everything gone wrong, right? Whereas your profile, right, is the magazine subscription that is predetermined, that is full of value, full of content, and you want to get your magazine readers or your readership, right, to increase week in, week out. You want your people that come in and stop in on your profile to continue to stop in on your profile, to like invest in your subscription, right? In your magazine subscription. So that's why it's really important that you develop good quality content week in, week out. And what I mean by the circle of 5 is I want you to do a circle like such, right? And this is how we're going to start this, right? And I want you to put your name in the middle. And then I want you to do like rays of sun, like, you know, rays of sun, right? Coming out. And at the end of those, I want you to write down all the things that are important to you. Like, what are the things that make up you? Who are you? Like, what do you love doing? Are you a mom? Are you a traveler? Are you married? Are you single? Are you studying? Are you, you know, a pharmacist? Are you a waitress? Are you a teacher? Write down all the things that make up who you are today, right? And then I want you to pick out the 5 things that are the most important out of that list. Like, what are the 5 things that really make up who you are? Right? And what you're going to be doing is then, you know, say for example, as in my case, you know, wife, mom, I'm also a leader. I love traveling, right? And I love, you know, reading books, right? Or personal development is probably the, you know, my jam also, right? And so week in, week out, these are the things that I talk about, like all the time, because they make up who I am. And make sure that those 5 things, when you identify those 5 things, you know, you'll quickly figure out that these are the people that you're going to want to attract. The people that are like you, either 1 thing of you or 2 things of you or 3 things of you or 4 things of you. And then that way you are creating content that's attracting those people because they're the same as you. Right? And that's why the circle of 5 exercise is really important to do, because you identify who make up you. And then every single week, like across all the days of the week, you are going to be writing about those 5 things and only those 5 things. You're not going to be sharing content from Lad Bible. You're not going to be sharing content that contains cats and dogs unless cats and dogs are your jam. Right? You're not going to be sharing memes that are not in line with your vision and your brand and who you are. You're not going to be doing anything outside of those 5 things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is your marketing strategy. That is it. You do those 5 things every single week and no more, right? So I'm going to ask Aubrey if I can load this up for you guys. But this is literally my planner. I don't know if you can see that. See, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, it starts from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, all the way to Sunday, right? And I literally plan my AM posts on the top and my PM posts on the bottom. And that's all I do. That is literally all I do. I do this every Sunday. I plan out all of my social media content. If I'm going to be doing a motivational post, if I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live, I do it on a PM normally. If I might just do a quote, if I might do a curiosity post, right? If I'm, and I just literally write down little words to remind me what it is that I want to do. And it literally takes me 10, 15 minutes tops. Just thinking about my content, it's there as my guide. And then I don't have to think about when I wake up, what am I going to write now? I've already mapped it out for me. And I do this every Sunday without fail. I map it all out. Amateurs wing it, professionals plan. Okay, it's really important that you plan your content. This is your billion-dollar enterprise, your Facebook. This is your billion-dollar company. You are the CEO. Do you believe that CEOs of billion-dollar companies wing anything? Right? No, they don't. No one does. Right? So you should not too. If you are serious about making serious money from your Facebook or your Instagram, you need to be serious about the content that you're giving out. You can't be just winging it. That's amateur. That's hobby. You need to be serious. This is like professional stuff, right? So I'm going to ask Aubrey and Andy if I can upload this in the file section, and I encourage you guys to use it. And so, start planning your social media. It is so important about getting consistent about the 5 things that make up who you are, and also about setting some time every Sunday, 10-15 minutes. Would you invest 10 to 15 minutes of your time on a Sunday if it meant it could change the game that took you from where you are today to 6 figures? Yes, you would. Yes, you would. So make sure you take the time every Sunday, no matter what. Don't tell me you don't have time. You have time, right? If you want to be serious, if you want to earn 6 figures, if you want to earn 7 figures, you make time. If you don't have time in your calendar right now, get up early or stay back late. It's really that simple. 10 to 15 minutes to change the financial blueprint of your life and your organization, all of their families and their families, to actually, change the game for you. You will make time. Okay, so this is the plan, guys. I'll run it really quickly for the people that just hop on, but please, it's very simple. Like, this training is so super simple. Anyone can do this. Okay, it's called the Circle of 5. I literally do a circle, I write down my name, right? And then I do little rays of sun, as I call it. And then I write down all the things that make up who I am, right? Everything that makes up Elsa Inc. And then pick out the five most important things that make up who you are. The things that matter to you most, that are in your heart, because they're the 5 things that you're going to be talking about every single week without fail. You do not sway from these 5, because this is your brand. This is your marketing plan. Those 5 things are what's going to attract your tribe, because you want to attract like-minded people, like your 5, right? That is how you do it. That is and the only way you do it. I mean, I know that there are, Ray's going to teach some social media stuff today, but this is a very basic way of getting you on track to developing your brand and start creating some influence, right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to, on a Sunday, grab a cup of coffee or whatever is your jam, your shake, whatever, right? Sit down, 10 to 15 minutes. This is all it's going to take. Not even that, maybe, right? And up the top is AM. What are you going to, 1 to 2 posts daily. Some, on a very rare occasion, I'll do 3. Very rare, right? Right? So AM up the top. Is it going to be a curiosity post? Is it going to be, a product curiosity post? Is it going to be a quote? Is it going to be a family picture? Is it going to be about a lifestyle? Is it because a motherhood or parent type, story that you want to share? Is it a testimonial? What is it, right? And you're just going to write them down across the days, right? And then if you're going to do a PM post, down the bottom, and that is your business plan for your marketing plan for the week. That is it. You do not sway from that. You do not insert goat pictures. You do not insert motorbike memes or anything like that. They are not your 5 unless you love motorbikes, right? But so I guess you understand now. Throw me some emojis, fire emojis, if you understand how simple it is to plan your week. It is really, really that simple, how to plan your week. How to create content is a different thing, but to plan your week for your social media gets to be that simple, and I don't do anything else. That is my marketing plan for the week. So guys,
all right. I love that. Like, to me, that's where you start. If you don't do that, nothing else we talk about is even relevant. And I love her. She's amazing. So super quick, we're going to set a timer for 3 minutes. Use your worksheet that I sent you guys and fill in your 5. All right. So we are going to do that right now. Let's go. Should have had music. All right. If you didn't finish, I don't know what all this banging is. If you didn't finish when this is over, before you leave your little work area that you made to watch this, don't leave. Don't stand up. Just finish that in. Like before you move on with your day, finish that up. And then your homework is to plan your post for the week using the planner that's in your workbook, just like Elsa was explaining to do. Plan it out for the week. No excuses, right? That is your business plan. That is your marketing plan. On ours that I made you, I included the 3 platforms. If you're not going to do all 3, then don't fill it in. But if you're going to do all 3, that's what I'm doing. And I know several of you on here are also doing all 3. Plan them out. And we'll get into that later on. Oops. So speaking of the platforms, so this is really interesting. This is what's going on in our current world with the platforms. Facebook, you keep hearing that it's dead, but the truth is it's not dead yet, but it is slowly dying. The user counts are high, but the engagement is at a low. A lot of people are leaving Facebook because of the abundance of negativity. So it's really interesting. If you think about all of us in our target market, we're not looking for negative people. We're looking for positive people that want to have fun and do something positive. So while Facebook isn't the best place maybe to be prospecting, it's still a great business tool. You don't want to abandon it. It's still great for the team pages and things like that. Or if you have a group, I know Delcy has a VIP group that rocks. So there's still great things about Facebook, but this is why you don't want to rely on Facebook alone. Instagram is the king of social media right now. It has the most daily active users, and the demographic is 20 to 40-year-olds, which really, that's a great demographic for us to want to share these products and this opportunity with. So that's a really great place to be. But now TikTok is growing really fast for millennials and Gen Xers. It's not all kids dancing. I thought it was a week ago. It was about a week ago. And then I was like, all right, I keep hearing all these stories about network marketers blowing up their businesses on TikTok. Let me look into this. And I actually really like it. There's like home decor things and like Target finds. I'm like, okay, this is great. And a lot of small business stuff and a lot of great content. Actually, you just have to find it. So if you want to be attracting those like go-getter people, those positive minded people, then TikTok's a great platform because people go there to have fun and people go there for positivity. People go there to laugh. That's the kind of people we want to work with, not the more negative Nellies, right? So this is just a quick explanation of all the platforms and where they stand right now. So this is now, we're going to take a little step back to personal brand. This is a short little, I think it's like 10 minutes. So important. I actually this morning while drinking my coffee rebranded my Instagram because I realized from this video that my Instagram colors weren't totally on brand with me. So we'll check this out and then we'll chat some more. And in the back of your workbook, there's workbook. In the back of your workbook, there's a whole section for notes. So definitely be taking notes on all of this.
Design is a silent ambassador of your brand. Okay? We can't forget that the look of your brand is how people are going to remember you, right? It's how they're going to recognize you on social media. I'm going to pick my boogers one more time. Sorry, guys. Got a runny nose. Yeah. So write that down. You don't want to forget about the design element of your brand because it's the silent ambassador for it. Brand awareness. What is that? We hear it all the time. Brand awareness is the extent to which consumers are familiar with the distinctive qualities or image of a particular brand of goods and services. Or now you're probably like, all right, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? Basically, your brand imagery does matter, and you cannot leave it on the back burner while you're creating a brand. Why? Why is brand awareness so important? It's the very first step in the marketing funnel, and initially the most important thing people see first. It's the first impression of your brand. Think of when you walk into the room for the first time. Think if we were at the event. You know, first impressions are absolutely everything, and creating that brand imagery, creating those colors for your brand is what's going to make you stand out and introduce your brand before you even speak. Yeah, it's crazy, right? All right, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun right now. Now, I want you guys to look at these words on the screen right now. Soft drink, sneaker, running shoe, and coffee shop. For each of those words, I want you to write down the first thing that pops into your mind. So soft drink, write it down. Sneaker, write it down. Coffee shop, write it down. I'm going to give you guys a minute. Write down the first thing that pops into your head. You can put it in the comments too. So first, soft drink. Most people say what? Coca-Cola. Yeah. Sneaker, running shoe, what? Nike. A coffee shop, Starbucks, or maybe Tim Hortons for those Canadians out there. Why? Why are these the first things that come into your mind? It's because these brands have created the awareness for their company. And when you think of them, you think of their colors, right? You think of the red for Coca-Cola. You think of the logo for Nike. You think of the logo for Starbucks, and even the color. I mean, I think of the lady with the stars all around her for Starbucks. It's the first thing that comes to your mind. Let me tell you, did you know that using a signature color can actually increase brand recognition by 80%? Colors have that unique way of making you feel certain types of emotions, like my colors. I wear green. How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel bright? Does it make you feel happy? Does it make you feel excited? That's what I want you to feel when you see me and when you see my brand. All right, now let's get into the 4 steps for social media brand design. Okay, step 1. Oh, I forgot I made it look cool like that. On the left side over here, you're going to see a little walkthrough, which I will share these slides with you guys of how I actually research and plan for my step 1. But step 1 is researching and planning, right? You want to find trending imagery on social media platforms and plan out your design. We often skip this step. Why? Why skip it if this is the most important step to creating your content on social? What you want to do, this is my secret tip. Are you ready? You want to research top influencers, speakers, celebrities that you follow and see what's working for them. Whether it's quotes, whether it's those swipe files. What are they creating to get that high engagement? What makes their post so special? Go through it, do some research, take some notes, take some screenshots. We talk about having a swipe file for posts, which means you take screenshots and you can either save them in a collection on Facebook or Instagram, or what I like to do is just save them in an album on my phone and go back to them. So when I'm creating content, I revisit these posts so I can get inspiration to create my own. That's awesome, right? Okay, step number 2, create. This is the fun part. This is my favorite part. I love bringing out my creative self. And I don't know if it's just because I'm a Pisces or what, but I love having fun when it comes to creating designs. And one of my favorite places to do it is canva.com. Are you familiar with canva.com? If not, it's literally going to be it's going to be your work wifey. It's going to be like your own BFF that will help you create your designs for social media. You can also use Adobe Spark or the Over app, but just a little quick tip on Canva. If you do download it on your phone, use the browser instead of the app because it's a little bit more user-friendly. But my secret tip for creating content is to actually go, and I'm showing you over here on the right side, go to canva.com, right? And they have, can I play this again? There we go. You can go and search for different templates. They have Instagram posts, they have stories, they have invitations, they have menus, they have PDFs, they have anything you can imagine that you can create. They have templates for them. all you have to do is simply add your own brand colors, or if you don't have those yet, add your favorite colors to it, add your fonts, and you can even add your logo to the design. You know, I know there's a free version of Canva, and there's a paid one. Whatever floats your boat, whatever works for you, get on there right now. I want you guys to get on there and create these graphics on social. Okay, number three. Number three is to apply. What does that mean? Apply these content creations that you just designed on Canva and share them. Share them on your favorite social media platform and use, oh gosh, this is very important, use these templates every week. How? Honestly, batching. Batching content has saved our lives. It's just being able to batch it out. And even if you're planning stuff ahead, like a few days ahead, it's going to be a time saver for you. So you're not, oh, this is making sounds over here. So you're not posting and praying. We talked a little bit about that yesterday, how you don't feel as authentic when you just post to post because you forgot to post for today. Has that happened to you when you're like, oh, what am I going to post today? I don't know. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to post this. And then it's just literally a picture with like hashtag goals on it. Like, no, we need to have more planning when it comes to creating our content. And some of my favorite places to schedule. Canva has a place for you to schedule your content, but one of my favorites is Tailwind because you can actually schedule on Pinterest and Instagram as well. And there's also Planoly. Just keep in mind that they may have some fees if you want to do one of those, or there might be a free version and a paid version. Again, whatever works for you. And let's do number four. Number four. We are going to review and evaluate. What does that mean? So if you aren't familiar with analyzing your content, which I have on the right-hand side, this is my Instagram post. So this is one of the posts that I posted a quote of. And since I have a creator account, or this works for a business account, don't freak out if you don't have that right now. Totally fine. You can actually check your insights to see how your posts are doing. So whether you just posted an IGTV, whether you posted a quote, you can go, let me show this again. You can go to your insights and analyze how that post did. Even you can analyze it with just the comments and the likes. You can go and see how that post did when you made that. And then what you can do after, if the post isn't working like how you want it to, you can make changes to those templates. Go back to step one. Research some more templates that you can get creative ideas from for those other influencers that are on social media, all those other speakers that are top and high on your list that are creating this massive engagement. See what they're doing, come back and analyze what you have created. And don't forget this step, right? Because we want to avoid posting what's not working. And it's a great way for you to analyze and see what is working. Okay. All right, let's do a little recap and I'm going to give you some homework. So 4 steps for creating social media brand design. How am I doing on time? Oh, I'm doing good. Okay, so step 1 is you want to research and plan, right? Don't forget the step. Don't just skip to step 2 and start creating things that you don't know what's working. You have to go and do the research and plan out your content. See what's trending out there. See what's on social media. See and research what top influencers, speakers, celebrities that you follow. Check out their posts, get some inspiration, and then use that inspiration to create your own design. Do not just copy. Let's just make that known. Do not just take somebody's post, screenshot it, and copy it. And then if you do use a quote from somebody else, don't forget to give them recognition. Okay, step 2, create. Start creating your designs like using an app like Canva, Adobe Spark, or Over app, and leverage all those done for you templates that are in Canva and the Over app. Because you can just rebrand it with your colors, your fonts, and even add your own design. Step 3 is to apply. Apply these changes on your social media platforms, schedule them out. And then step 4 is you want to go back. You want to go back and analyze what you have posted and see what's working and then tweak it, right?
Okay. I was like, oh, that ended abruptly. All right. So, no, we don't want to do that again. No. There we go. All right. Let's create your personal brand. You know what's really fun, you guys? I don't remember what's next. So let's see. This is the good part. Okay. So your personal brand. All right. So this is also in your worksheet. You'll see each heading, and then there's notes. I didn't want to just print this for you because when you're learning something new and you write it yourself, it sticks. Do you agree? Okay, great. So, so the number one thing, and this is the most important thing, if you get nothing else out of today, is you are the brand. Joya is not the brand. You are the brand that you are building. Why are you laughing at me? And this is just so important. People want to connect with you. And we're very new as a company. So in a year, there's going to be maybe 10,000 or 20,000 reps. Okay. And then what makes you special? Why is someone going to go to you and not the next person? So that's why you are the brand. It's not Joya with Sherry. It's Sherry Nocelli. Boom. Now, some of you have made other brands. I'm going to shout out Kimberly on here. She's got a really great brand going, and it incorporates the word joy, but it's still not Joya. It's her own brand. It's called Pure Joy. So good. I love her content. So there are ways to do it, but when in doubt, you are your brand. So use your name. Let me see. How do I do this? Okay. Number 2, know everything about your audience. So this is what we talked about before. If you don't know your audience, you're going to have a really hard time. You need to know everything. Is your audience men or women? Not everyone. How old is your audience? Not everyone, right? What do they do? What are their professions? What do they like? What are their pains, frustrations, needs, wants, and desires? That's huge. That's huge because we can help with their pains, frustrations, needs, wants, and desires. So you have to know what those problems are so that you can provide the content to solve their problems, even if they don't even know they have the problems. Otherwise, you can't create what's going to be relevant to them. Number 3, and if I'm going too fast, let me know. I just want to make sure we get through everything because, oh my God, yeah, we're going to, oh my God. Okay. Oh, wait, what time do we start? 10? Oh, we're good. Okay. Number 3, make your tagline crazy specific. You need to let your audience know what you're going to do for them right away. This is actually something I want to work on today because I don't think that my tagline is strong enough. I need to fix it. It's too generic. So I need to work on that. So this is, I think, what I'm going to switch it to. I kind of came up with this last night. Maybe. I'm still tweaking it. Helping women holistically achieve balanced wellness, physical, mental, and financial. And I came up with that last night when I was making these slides because I was like, well, my brand is balance, right? My Joya website is joya.life/balance. We are team balance. Why? Because this girl needs some balance, and that's something that I'm working on all the time. Would you say I'm balanced? Am I working on it? Yeah. Okay. So I think this is what I'm going to change mine to because right now it's too generic. It's like helping families with their wellness. It's terrible, but I didn't know what to write. So it's important to take the time and figure out your tagline. What am I going to do for you? I am going to help you achieve a balance of being well in all those areas right there. No hype. This is important. Not like making women feel amazing and strong. Like you can do that if that's what you're going to do, but don't hype it above what you're actually going to do for your content. Number 4, take professional pictures. Now, I'm not telling you to go, can you grab that tripod over there for me? The black one. I'm not telling you to hire a photographer. I'm not saying that at all. Is it not here? Where's my tripod? Okay. Oh, it's right there near the Peloton that I don't use. Okay. So, so I'm not saying to hire someone. I'm saying take a little time and look at how you're presenting yourself. All right. So just like you're taking the time to think about your brand, you want to think about your photos. Your phone, you guys, thank you. The technology in our phones and the cameras in our phones are better than when I used to have a separate digital camera. It's crazy what's in our hands. If you're taking a picture of something or you're having someone take a picture of you, use portrait mode if you have an iPhone. It's amazing. But we have professional photographers with us all the time. Quality photos catch people's eye. So you want to make sure that you stand out and it's going to show that you are credible. This is massive. If you post a picture where it's like not looking professional, how's someone going to take you seriously and go, oh, she's the authority on XYZ? So really, really, really work on taking great photos. Why are you playing with my fake flowers? Okay. So don't take this lightly. It's way more important than you may think. And it may be intimidating, but I'm telling you, there's so many tools to help you do it. So what's going to help you? A tripod. So this is one, I think it was like under $10 from Amazon, probably. It folds up real small. It adjusts here so I can have my phone go this way or this way if I'm doing a video. And it can get super high, right? And now I have a photographer with me all the time when I'm not making Luciana do it. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yes. So number one thing, get a tripod. Like, order it today. It'll probably be here tomorrow or Monday. Yes, Amazon. A ring light is great. I happen to be really lucky and my bedroom has six windows. Like my whole bedroom is curtains. It's crazy. So I do a lot of my stuff in here because I love the natural light. And I take lighting very seriously. I do have a background in photography and videography, so it's a little easier for me, but that's also how I'm able to help you. Is this driving you nuts? Okay, I know. It looks like a person. Sorry. Okay. So a ring light is a great little tool. There's little ones you could pop on your phone. There's also bigger ones sometimes that come around these. I don't do that. I tried one once. I felt like it was a little floppy. And it would fall over and it didn't work for me. Use your 10-second timer. Y'all have it. That's the whole trick. So you go to your phone. I'm going to show you this because I know you may know. You go to your camera. You go here. Oh, can you see that? No. So you go there and you just hit this little timer looking guy right there. And you hit 10 seconds. And then your phone is going to give you a 10-second countdown. Wow. So you use your tripod. Right, ready? You use your tripod, your 10-second timer, boom, instant photographer. I know I'm taking a lot of time on this, but I can't stress it enough, guys, how important this is. Apps that help. So you can go in and edit your photo and do like lighting. My opinion is your Instagram or your personal magazine of yourself should have a vibe. It should feel like something. So I'm sure a lot of you are already following me on Instagram. If you're not, go look at it. Everything is light and airy and calm. The photos all match. How do I do that? I use this app. I think it was free. Pick Tap Go Classic. It's a little yellow icon. Yeah, right there. That's what that looks like. And there's all kinds of settings in there. So you pull up the photo you want to do. That was a terrible picture we just took.
Oh,
wow. You hit edit, and then at the bottom, all of these are presets. Find a preset that you like. I use lights on. So I take a photo with my little guy of me working on my iPad near a puppy or whatever. And then I go into Pick Tap Go. I hit lights on, save to camera roll, post. It matches all my other photos because the lighting is exactly the same. But you can use the built-in features as well. I spent a lot of time, guys, don't ignore this part. Number 5, become an expert. Not an expert in CBD. No. An expert in your audience. Know what your prospects are looking for. If they're looking for help with sleep, become an expert in it, not just with CBD. What are other things they can do to sleep? What are better? What are other holistic things they can do? Become an expert on the whole area. I'm not saying go buy books and learn it, but know what you're talking about, okay? Pick 1 or 2 things that your audience comes to you for specifically and know that niche backwards and forwards. One of the things people come to me for is fun. I don't have to do a lot about that. I could just be stupid and they love it. So that works for me. Oh, Kate just left the jungle. Hi, Kate, welcome back. Another thing people come to me for is home design. People message me all the time, wow, are you an interior decorator? I'm like, hell no. It must just be that the pictures are good and I do little projects and stuff. But they come to me for that. So I've made that part of my brand and who I attract, because I think that's part of wellness, is having a home that you feel comfortable in. So I've made that part of my brand. All right. Don't try to be an expert in everything. It'll just confuse your audience. And again, we're not saying to be an expert in CBD. We're saying to be an expert in what your audience is looking for. Big difference. Number 6, love your story. So be able to recite your story in your sleep. Your story is how your audience is going to relate to you. I've been talking to some of you about social media lately, and this comes up a lot where maybe you're having conversations with people, and that's amazing. But if they go look at your feed and your wall and they don't see you, and they can't see your story and have something to relate to and somebody to trust, it's going to be a lot harder to close that conversation. So make your story part of your brand. Maybe you are on your own wellness journey, or maybe you're a busy mom running around and looking for stress relief, hashtag stressed mom, whatever it is. Share your story. I actually shared mine, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? So my story is that I'm a leukemia survivor, and I actually don't talk about it as much as I think I get asked about it a lot more than I talk about it. But it's part of my story, and I should share that, because the messages that flood in after I share that story, which is really maybe once a year I talk about it, like, oh, by the way, the messages that come in are always like, people really relate to that, and they start telling me how cancer is in their life, and thank you for the inspiration, and thank you for the positivity. And then when people say, why are you so positive all the time? It goes back to that story. That's why, because life's short. Why the hell not have fun? Okay. So that's your story. Find your story and use that all the time, but make sure it's true. Don't just like make up some story. That would be weird. Okay. So if you don't have it perfected yet, sit down, write it out, perfect it. This is your elevator pitch. So make sure it's a high impact, to the point, benefit driven story. If you need help with this, reach out to me. We could talk about it. Reach out to your direct upline. I'm sure they can help you with this as well. Number 7 kind of goes with that. Be your authentic self. So important. Your clients, the people watching you, they're investing in you, not the brand. And you can't expect anyone to give you their money or their time if you're not being yourself. And you've heard this before, but it's so true. Your vibe attracts your tribe, right? People will like you. They will be attracted to you the more that you are you. So don't try to be something else. It's not going to work. Number 8, be consistent. What's the number one reason people fail at this industry? They're not consistent. There. Even if you mess up everything else, even if you have the worst photography, even if you have very whatever, if your message is all messed up, even if you're just pushing Joya, if you're doing it consistently, something will happen. And the only way that you're not going to build or see what you want to see out of this is if you're not consistent. You need to be consistent with everything, with your action steps, with your branding, everything. Everything you put out in the world should be consistent with your brand, with your name, with your image. So be mindful of that. When you're posting on Facebook, are you using the same imagery and vibe and story as you're using on your Instagram and on your TikTok? Leverage social media. Number 9, you can build a business using social media. That's crazy. We all have it. It's free. It costs your time. Okay. You need to know where your audience is and where they spend the most time. And remember, right, we talked about this. It's not necessary to be on every social media platform. At least the big 2, Instagram, Facebook. Ideally, add TikTok to that mix because that's where things are heading, okay? You need to engage with your audience and consistently post quality content for your audience. Put yourself out there. This is big. You need to actually take action. The more people that see you, the more they see your brand, right? It's going to get out there. So you have to get out on social media. And I've talked to some of you about this as well. If you're scared, like, oh, I'm scared to go live. Great. Wonderful. Go live and say, oh my God, I'm so scared to go live. I've never done this before. Just be you and just do it and just put yourself out there. And that's what people are going to be really attracted to. And nothing is going to happen unless you make it happen. Isn't that just genius? I read that somewhere. That's not me. Okay. And a bonus tip, number 11, know where you want to go. Am I boring you? Like getting in the car. I mean, yeah, it's fun to get in the car and go for a Sunday drive, but if you don't know where you're going, you're never going to get there. What is your message? What is your end goal? Write these down and then answer these today for yourself. What's your message? What's your end goal? Where do you want to be in 5 years? Don't skip that one. If you don't have a vision for your future, then you're going to end up someplace else. And that may not be where you want to be. Oh, wow. I just said that. I didn't realize it was on the screen. So once you have your concrete vision, you're going to work every day to get your brand exactly where you want it to be. Okay. Now that you know how to start building your brand, you have to jump in and you have to take advantage of social media. Okay. So this is a coach that I listened to. What was that? Oh, there was a comment. I can't see it. Hang on. Chat. Ooh, good question, Kate. Does Twitter or LinkedIn fit on the social media? Twitter's pretty dead. Oh, there's that comment that my bed is not made again. I wish I could delete that. Twitter's pretty dead. And Twitter for this industry doesn't really fit. LinkedIn is good, but it's not going to be bringing you to the masses like these other platforms. So I have a LinkedIn. Once in a blue moon I post. Do I ever get anything? No, because everyone else is on LinkedIn looking to hire you. So I would put the energy on the others. That's a good question. All right, this is Ray, who is an incredible coach. If you want to know more about him, let me know. But he is interviewing Kate here, who is building a massive business on TikTok. And that's why I want to play this for you right now. So take notes, but really this is just so that you could see what's possible. And she's got some great tips, so write them down.
And then it just sat there. I wasn't consistent with it. I still didn't understand it. but I just felt like something was there. And I decided to go all.
Your views are nuts. I mean, it's just nuts. I mean,
decided to go niche. That's what I decided to market to people who were most likely looking for what I had to offer as a product. And so I created content and value and tips and tricks, and there's some funny stuff in there too. I love my dog. I love bacon. There's videos of me talking lovingly to a piece of bacon.
Is that like my ring light video? Have you seen that?
Yeah. So, but
that'd be a good one. That'd be a good one. Bacon. Just the two of us. That's a good video.
That is. I'm going to steal that one. I'm stealing that. It's okay. That's what's cool about TikTok. You can recreate, and it's good. But
that is so important, though. It's important for people to get that, because you really do have to be. We teach. We are always. Our mission is, how do we make things easier for people? And so we teach ILT, invest, learn, teach. You learn something, you share it. Like that's a pretty easy thing to do. It's just a different thing. I mean, you're pressing a button and doing a duet, or you're pressing a button and using someone else's sound and you're lip syncing it. Like it's wild. It really is.
It is very different, and it is very unique.
So here's one: your low carb Tuscan chicken, 644,000 views. It's just crazy. This is nuts.
It's crazy. What's
your most watched one?
So I think that one is. I have another one that's like 500, almost 600,000, and it's ridiculous. All it is me teaching people how to make shredded chicken in a crock pot. Like it's not even like a hard thing.
I think some people think TikTok is just like, oh, I got to be good at hip hop dance, and it's not. I mean, that is cool if you're good at hip hop dance.
That's great. So I reach out to everyone that follows me. I just feel like if they're following me, it's because they want to see more of my content. If they want to see more of my content, they're probably going to be interested in the product and the niche that I'm in. So I do follow back every person who follows me. As a matter of fact, just since we've been on this call, I have 9 messages back right now. Just since we've been on this call, 9 new conversations. So I follow them back, and I just say, hey, thank you so much for following me. I'm happy to help you with your health goals. Are you open to learning about a tool that I've used for energy and fat loss? And, so I use the "Are you open" thing, which, by the way, I'm going to be quite transparent and say I fought that thinking script forever. And what do you know? It actually worked. So all I want everyone to understand, before I came on here, the Higdon Group was like, well, have your stats right. Like, let people know what really happened to your business. And so I don't do numbers, but my husband handles all of our numbers, and I had him pull our stats because, I can feel the energy, like Ray said, very fun being on this platform, and you can feel this energy and this momentum. But I did pull my stats, and I just compared it to where I was this time last year. Because I'm not a month-to-month person. I don't think that, I've been a business owner for 16 years. I don't think you should compare month to month. I think it's best to compare where were you at this month last year. I think that's more the way it's, right?
Because there's seasons and there's,
Exactly. There's seasons. Exactly. So my personal volume is up 107%. My new volume is up 308%, with over 300 new customers since I started in May. Which, before I started TikTok, I was struggling to get the minimum to be able to qualify for certain bonuses in our company. Like, there was a certain minimum we had to get, and I was struggling to hit those. It would be like 11:30 the last night of the month, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, who can I call? Who can I call? You know? And now I have not hit those since I started. And usually I hit them within the first couple of weeks of the month. But here's what I'm most excited about, right? Like, we talk about this personal stuff and what we're getting personally, which I think is amazing. I'm excited about that because I was in management mode for an entire year, and this year I was like, all right, we're going phase 1, get in there, TikTok it like crazy. Is my team, they are at 56% over where my team volume is at 56% over where it was this time last year.
Nice.
And what's very cool is all the team members who hit their bonuses last month are also all building on TikTok. And
people need to. It's kind of like there's like these pockets of people that are crushing it on TikTok, and a whole bunch of people don't know, right? They're like, what? And so that's what we kept seeing is I would find a team, and they got like 50 people over there killing it on TikTok, and then over here, no one in the entire company's on it. And I'm like, that's so interesting. These little pockets of crushers. It sounds like that's what you have.
absolutely. And our 2 top leaders, I met them on TikTok.
Wow.
I met them on TikTok, recruited them on TikTok. They joined, and actually, while I'm on this call right now, they were helping to lead a team call. Like, I mean, it's your dream scenario. So I did come up with some 5 top tips if you want me to kind of share with everyone.
And Marina, thank you for your patience.
I know. I'm going to go fast to start because I want to listen to what she has to say. Let me tell you, I've been taking notes this whole time. So, my top tips, just very quickly, I'm going to go over notes so I stay on task because I think we are all gabbers. So I'm going to try and stay on focus. My number 1 tip, y'all, don't abandon Facebook and Instagram just because. Okay? Think that you need to stop doing that because for us on our team, we actually use TikTok to funnel people to Facebook and Instagram. Okay, that's actually part of our system is funneling people that we're meeting on TikTok to create that conversation. You're not always going to have that transaction on TikTok. You can't send links through TikTok. So we are funneling them, and if you are funneling them to your social media platforms and there's no content there, there's no you there, then they're not going to be very attractive. And we want to add them to our customer groups. We want to invite them to our virtual parties and all that kind of stuff. So that was a big thing. Like, please don't abandon all other social media just because you're doing TikTok. This is something that you would add on. Number 2 is
I'll throw one thing out there.
Yeah.
Is if you're Lisa, like Mary talked about, like if you're a person that you're crafting your material for is someone that has a Facebook account, Instagram account, obviously that's fine. I do have a client that is starting to recruit people that do not have Facebook accounts, do not have Instagram accounts, and my big advice to her was I don't want to abandon them or try to attempt to get them to sign up for an account. So I would use a combo of YouTube and WhatsApp. And so I would have a team process. So you make a YouTube onboarding playlist, and so you could send them there. You can have your own website, but I would have what you have in your units tab on a YouTube playlist, and that's where I would funnel beyond the people that just aren't on Facebook or ever going to join Facebook.
That's a great idea, and it is important that you mention
But
that.
I wouldn't abandon, like you're saying. I agree with you.
Yeah, and I think it's important that everyone understands a lot of people have left Facebook to go to TikTok because Facebook tends to be a little bit of a negative Nelly sometimes, and people TikTok because it's fun, people are laughing. I mean, most of it, right? Not all of it. So actually in our scripts, we give them the option to add us on another social media or and then I have a texting app that I use. So that is something to do too. So, but second tip is all about value. You guys, this is no different. In my opinion, this is not much different than 14-day live challenges. Like it's adding value, adding education. For me, it's been based around a niche. Like I said before, I'm definitely not an expert, but that's kind of what has made me as successful as I am on TikTok, because I'm not a cook and I don't have time for that crap, and I don't want to buy a bunch of ingredients that I can't pronounce. But I figure, you know what? There's probably a lot of moms my age that are just like that. So I kind of like.
Because a lot of your videos are cooking videos.
Yeah, a lot of cooking videos, and like I'm using, prepackaged taco seasoning, and I'm like, look, like if you're following me, I ain't making my own seasoning. Like this is it. This is who I am, and so I'm kind of attracting that person. I'm laughing during my videos. I'm not taking myself seriously. I am for that person, the mom who doesn't have a lot of time. So that's kind of my visa, so to speak. Number 3, create interaction. We kind of already talked about that, but that is asking questions on TikTok, getting people to comment, because it is about getting comments. The more, just like Facebook, the more comments you get, the more it boosts you. So asking questions. When someone does comment or comment and like that. Like I believe if you want to get love, you got to give it, right? So if someone's taking time to comment on my video, that's actually what I will do before I even message people. Before I go to my messages, I look at comments because I want to appreciate those people who have taken time and commented. Number 4 is my system. FBM. Follow back message, which I kind of already went over. Someone follows me, I follow them back, and I message them.
I mean, you have to be selective too, though. Like Mary was saying. I mean, you're at 65,000 followers. You can't follow everybody. Do you have any kind of like?
Yes, I do have some little rules. So no offense, fellas out there, but I don't follow dudes back. I don't. I love you guys. I love the fellas. But that just had some get a little weird on there on that platform. Obviously, not following anyone else that's in other companies, and it's obvious that they are, or someone in my own company. And then actually, what I do once a week is go in and unfollow, because I have gotten very close to the 10,000 a couple of times, and so I'll go in and unfollow. I was worried that was going to affect my algorithm, but I did not see any change in that.
I mean, like your videos. I mean, I don't know that I can't find one that has less than 4,000 views, and it's just like, yeah. It's awesome, man. I mean, that's impressive. Not easy to do on Facebook.
No, I mean on Facebook, I think. Well, so on Facebook, maybe I get at most 12 to 1,500 views on Facebook, which is really good. Yeah, really good. But once that video was out there, unless you were conscious of it and kept commenting on it, it was almost gone. It wasn't where on TikTok, if someone goes and comments on my Tuscan chicken video, all of a sudden I'll start getting more views again and more views again. And it's wild and crazy. It's unique. And here's another tip I'm going to give everyone. This is what I love too, is I do have a little curiosity. You call it my mom fuel, whatever. Some curiosity on there. But what's very cool is if you have those videos and then you have another video that's in your super in your niche and it just goes crazy, like the Tuscan chicken or the shredded chicken or my loving of bacon, whatever it is, and it goes wild, it actually pushes all your other videos out too. Because TikTok says, oh, this creator has good content. This creator has good content. And so they start shoving all your other videos out too. So you'll see a boost in many videos, not just one. So I'm telling you guys, like, this platform, it's when you first get started, you're going to feel clunky. You're going to feel discombobulated. But just give yourself some grace and figure it out. I'm 45 years old. I can do this. Like, we have people in their 60s on our team figuring this out. Like, I promise you. And then the last little tip I'm going to give you guys is probably the most important, the most consistent. I mean, if Ray's not the example of consistency in all things in our industry, I don't know who is. This is no different. Now, I understand most of you are not going to have an hour a day to create content. You're just not. Most of you watching this maybe have, an hour every couple of days, or, and you're trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to add this new platform into the acts of my day, right? So my advice is to batch, like, on a Sunday afternoon. So I'll have a plan. I'll have, okay, I'm doing a fried bacon, I'm doing keto hot chocolate, and I'm going to do, like, something else. I'll have, like, a little, almost like, think of it like, like you're making what movies make. Like, they have, like, the little platform that has all the things on it. So you've got, like, this those. And on TikTok, I'm going to pull up my screen here. Maybe you guys can see this. They have your drafts. You can save it in your drafts. Okay?
Because you're not just blasting, here's a whole bunch of videos.
No.
Do you do one a day, or what do you do?
At least one a day. And I say I believe it is important what time of day you're going to throw it out. And as you go along, when you first start, you're not going to know because you don't have followers yet. But as you get followers, TikTok provides you some analytics that will tell you when the majority of your followers are watching your videos. Mine are precisely at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, I literally can show you proof of this. So I posted a hot chocolate video today at 3 o'clock. It's only gotten 1,800 views, which, mind you, I know that's not bad. Like, I understand.
Sure.
But I'm telling you, if I had posted that exact same video at precisely 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, I probably would have double that viewership at this point. That's because the more people that interact with it quickly, the more it shows up on For You pages and it gets pushed out. But consistency is important. If you could do 2 a day, that's great, but at least do 1 a day. If you can't do 1 a day, do 1 every other day, but be consistent with it. Build that muscle. I didn't post 1 every single day when I first started. I didn't. But now I do, but I'm more methodical about it. I'm more intentional about it, and I have a plan. And I just want y'all to know, like, it's not just me that's seeing success, it's our entire team that's seeing success.
Awesome. Very cool.
Crazy, right? So there's a million stories like this. Now we have a special guest speaker. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited because she's just like so up to date on everything going on in this whole area of TikTok. No. So you were supposed to pop out. I didn't know you were going to be here the whole time. So, ta-da! My daughter, Luciana. So let me see if I can make that go away. Oh, I can't. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple minutes and she's going to show you how to do the basics on TikTok. She helped me last Sunday. So it wasn't even a week ago that we set up my account. I think I have like close to 50 followers now, bunch of views, but she helped me. So now I am going to stop my screen share. Well, hello, everyone.
Oh, no.
I can see you now. Oh, what happened? I guess you can't. Okay. It's okay. We're gonna figure this out. Okay. So what we're gonna do, go to your TikTok app. How many of you guys already have a TikTok? Good. All right. So we are gonna, I don't know, like Lisa, I don't see you, so I don't know what your answer is. Okay. So then you know what? Go to yours instead. And we're just gonna try to do a new video. All right. So if you're not familiar, now we're gonna try this. If you put that here, can you
Ooh, it's
guys see
rainbow.
that? Is it hard to see? Hang on.
Rainbow. I don't even know how that. Wow.
We're gonna work this out.
It's pretty though.
Can you see that okay? Yeah.
I could test if my iPad can connect.
You have it on your iPad?
Yeah.
You have TikTok on your iPad?
Yes.
All right. Hold tight. She's going to grab her iPad. And in the meantime, I'm going to go back to the screen sharing for a second. Because I don't want, Kenna does not have TikTok. Lisa does not have TikTok. Let's download it, guys. All right. Can you use that same
Send that
link I
message.
sent you?
I don't get messages on here.
How can we get it to you? Sorry, guys.
I got it.
Okay. I'm gonna do one more screen share while you do that, okay? Okay. Okay. Where's my little presentation? That was a great face. Okay. I just made the most attractive face. It was wonderful. You guys good? I know this is a lot. Thank you for hanging in there. All right. So let's see, where were we here? All right. So while she pulls that up, you guys can see that. I'm not going to make it big, but okay. So all those leads, right? And those leads are going to come in through Instagram, through TikTok, wherever you're building. Something that I've started using this week is a word replacement app. Because what you don't want to be doing is like typing the same answer all the time to people, right? So Delcy was telling me that most phones have a built-in word replacement app. Pretty awesome. I downloaded one. If you have an iPhone, I downloaded one called Wordboard. And I have all of my go-to scripts in Wordboard, and they pop up on every app. This is the coolest thing. So if I go, can we get rid of the echo? Okay. So I hear myself. How do you guys listen to me? Okay.
Disconnect audio.
Yeah, you could disconnect audio. Yeah. So for example, if I'm going to go send a message in Instagram, Delcy, I'm just going to pull you up and pretend. All right. We're having a hard time with our screen share. Okay. So what you're going to do is the coolest thing, you guys, is you hit, like you're going to type and you hit this little world icon in the corner, and then all of your messages pop up. Oh, you can't see that because I'm on screen share. I need more coffee. Calmer. All right. So anyway, a word replacement app, all of my little answers pop right up. What we're going to do, we're going to
I
try.
can open TikTok on your thing and just screen share TikTok on here.
It's not downloaded on here.
You can download it? You can't just go into it.
No, it's not a website. It's
Well,
an
I
app.
don't know.
All right. Let's do this then for the sake of time, is I will upload a video of how to do the basics for you guys. Because I don't want to make you guys here like much longer than you have to be. Okay. but then we'll do a little Q&A at the end if you want to ask Luciana anything here. So let's go back to the screen share. All right, so this here, all right? So a word replacement app. Use the videos that are provided for you. So the company has some great videos. I also have created videos that I think are a little hipper. So, and maybe a little less salesy. I mean, and actually, guys, like, look at this. I just got another message on Instagram. Someone saw my reel. If you're not doing reels, I'll tell you about them. And they said, oh my gosh, your daughter looks just like you. And then they said something else about the home. Told you about the home. Can you shoot me a DM? They want to know more. This happens to me all day long. So then I use those word replacement apps to answer them with those little answers like what Kate on the video was just talking about. Anyway, so use the videos provided to you. I will show you them in a second if you haven't seen those. Have a tracking system, because if you're just having conversations and you're not tracking anything, it's like you never had the conversation at all. If you don't write down when to follow up with people, you just lost that whole conversation. That whole lead is gone. Follow up is king. Follow up is everything. And something I didn't write here is, it's a rule I learned 20 years ago in, okay. Something I learned 20 years ago in business, not even in network marketing, in business. If someone is interested in you, you have a very small window to get back to them before that lead goes ice cold. So if someone likes or follows you, you go for that right away and you send that follow-up message. Thank you for liking my post. And then go into the are you open question. And I will find a way to get you guys these scripts that I'm using in my app, so you have that. If you haven't seen the videos, that's a great face. That's a duck face there. Here you can actually see the difference in lighting, right? This one in the striped shirt, I put on my signature lighting. I made it light and airy. The other one, I was in a rush that day. I didn't do it. Look at the difference. But these are available to you. I created them for you. I use them. You can use them. So if someone likes one of your posts and you want to connect with them and say, are you open to more? You can play them this.
Hi, I'm Sherry, and I work with the Wellness Advisor who shared this with you. We're so happy that you said, yes, I'm ready for better wellness for myself, and thank you for checking out our products to help you do that. So we can help in so many ways with our CBD, and I think that you'll really appreciate some of the really cool aspects about why this is the most trustworthy brand, and you totally found the right place. So if you're looking for something to help you with sleep or anxiety or pain or even immunity concerns, we can help you with that. And the Wellness Advisor who shared this with you can just give you a quick little 5-minute wellness consultation to help pinpoint the perfect products for you. It's not one size fits all. We want to help your individual journey to wellness and make sure that you're on the path to get there quickly, right? We all want to get relief quick. So my testimonial is that I'm actually a 12-year cancer survivor. And from going through those treatments, I became addicted to sleeping pills. And I was sick of it after 12 years. And I tried so many different things and nothing worked. But then I heard about these products and I tried the sleep tincture and the sleep spray. And within a month, I had kicked my habit of those sleeping pills and was on this organic, natural path to better sleep. And I've never slept better in my whole life. It even actually got rid of my migraine problem along the way. So I've never felt so great. And it's a passion of myself, or it's a passion for me and the Wellness Advisor who shared this with you. We just love helping everyone find relief. So it's actually shocking that we get paid to do this. Like, we get paid to help our company help people feel better. It's like you have to pinch yourself sometimes. So, get to work from home and share more with everyone online. But anyway, so loop back with the wellness advisor who shared this with you and let them know if you're interested in that 5-minute wellness consultation, if you're interested in continuing as a customer, or if you'd like to know more about being a rep and doing what we do. It's like the best of both worlds. It's wellness physically and mentally and financially. It's the full wellness circle. So whatever works for you, just let them know if you want to be a customer or a rep, and they can share more with you. Thanks so much.
So I made that for you guys so that you don't have to do it. If you want to make one, great, go for it. But I know that when you're just getting started, sometimes you don't know like the words to say, or sometimes also though I think there's power in having another voice. So if you're talking to someone and they're like, yeah, sure, I'll hear more about what's helping you with your wellness. And you say, great, I have a short video I can send to you. If this person's on TikTok, you can't send a link. So you got to say, let's connect on Instagram or Facebook, and I can send you some more information. You can send them this. And there's power in that because this is a third voice. And the reason, the psychology here is this goes back to the old school ways of network marketing where people would push 3-way calls. The reason for that is so that, you know, I'm talking to Kate and I'm like, Kate, oh, I'd love to tell you more about these amazing products and blah, blah, blah. And Kate's like, all right, I'll hear more. And then I go on to tell her, well, I haven't really tried much yet. I just started. I haven't really grown my business yet. I just started. Like, it's a little harder. So what you're doing is you're kind of tapping into another story, another voice. Now that person you're talking to who really doesn't know you that well, if they're an online lead, now they're hearing another voice. They're hearing a testimonial and they're seeing like, oh, like there's other people that do this. It's not just one person. So it's just showing them that it's almost like making it more legit in a way. So it's just a modern way to replace the 3-way call. You don't have to use it. It's there if you want to use it. This one I won't play now, but this one also, we've had this one, as you can clearly see, since the summer. And when I thought that looking like a wig was better, I don't know. I got made fun of a lot for that little look. But so that video is specifically about being a wellness advisor. So if the person says, I'm interested in being a customer, then you're going to want to go ahead and schedule a wellness consultation with them. Okay. All right. And I would love to give you a complimentary wellness consultation. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. We could do it on the phone. We could do it over Messenger. We could do it over a video chat, whatever works. Guys, I have one scheduled at 12:30 with a woman on Instagram who I don't know, but we're going to do a video chat and we're going to do a wellness consultation. So powerful. Now, if they get back to you and say, oh, I'd love to know more about being a rep, great. I have a video that shares a little more with you I could share. And you could share this video here. It's just a little less salesy than some of the other ones I've seen. Okay, so you can use those. If you need those links, oops, we don't need to hear you again, Sherry. No.
Thank you for
No. Okay. So we talked about this, right? So follow-up is king, have a tracking system. So now, the reason I played those other videos for you, especially the last one, is because I wanted you to see what's possible, that people are building really, really big on social media and a lot, especially right now on TikTok. Before that area gets flooded, we should be there. Nobody in Joya is building on TikTok. So it's definitely a place we want to be. And if we could be that team that blows it up on like TikTok with this whole new network of young, excited, influence type people that are savvy on social media, that's going to blow up your business and your paycheck. So I do want to share with you, oops. Oh, I wanted to show you that. I'm actually going to go back. Hang on. Because that was important and I went right past it. It's worth the second for me to go get that back. Hang on, guys. Sorry, technology. I actually can sing, I just don't. That was terrible. All right, this is really, really, really important. This is Marina. I've been following Marina, and this is something I want to tell you, and I think it actually will be on a slide, but I'm going to tell you right now. Guys, I'm not an expert. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I don't. But I am committed to learning and trying and failing and trying again. And I love Marina's story. This was actually an Instagram reel that she posted, and I screenshotted it. She failed in 2012. She failed in 2013. She was making $5,000 a month with her network marketing in 2014. The next year she was making $10K a month. The next year she was making $40K a month. And the next year she had to start again with a different company. Okay. 2018, she was making $30K a month, $60K in 2019. And last year she made $150,000 a month using social media and building her team and teaching her team to do the same. TikTok helped blow that last number up. Okay. So I love following people that are doing it because I love learning from them. So I want to tell you about this. So I'm doing this, like I just said, I'm a student. I'm still learning. I'm doing this challenge with her. I paid to be in this challenge with her. I think it starts on Monday. Yeah, it starts Monday. It's a 5-day challenge, and it's to teach you how to bring in leads on social media. Now, I don't know if this challenge is going to blow up my business, but I'm sure it's heck going to try.
Are there any more spots for that?
Yes, but if you wait too long, the price goes up.
How much is it?
I don't know. Check, but the link is right there, or look it up, or I can send it to you.
Okay.
I'm doing it. I think it'd be fun if a lot of us did it. If you don't have money to do it, don't do it. Don't like not buy groceries to do this. But if you can do this, then try it. This is what I just said, right? I am not an expert. Sometimes I get messages from people and they're like, oh my God, you're so good. You know everything. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I am a student of the profession. I'm always open to trying and learning new things. I got on TikTok last Sunday. And on last Sunday, Luciana helped me film, I think we filmed like 5 videos. It took us a couple hours because it was the first time. But she was showing me how to film them, how to use the music. Now I'm not going to, she was going to show you, and we're having technical difficulties. But you can look up on YouTube videos how to do it. And now we're going to be open for questions. Right on time, 11:30. I planned that so good. So if you want to unmute and ask questions to me or to Luciana about the tech end, we are open ears. So something I want to share that I forgot to put in there is reusing your content. So something I've been doing is I'll post my one a day on TikTok, and I use TikTok to film it. I really wish we could show you. You use their audio in there, and there's different things, like, and you'll learn so much. Like, you want to use the songs that are trending, things like that. And then there's hashtags. This might be a whole separate training I can help with as I learn it about the hashtags and stuff like that. What? Do you have something to say?
No.
Are you sure? Because I feel like I'm just like.
Nothing to say.
I do have a question.
Yes.
So I heard, my sister is on TikTok. She said that you can, when you're going to do something with your speaking, you can just record yourself first and then kind of lip sync to it. Like, you know, and then that's what people have been doing. Because then you have, and then you can, do you know that about that, Luciana?
Like,
Been doing it. So you record your voice first and then you do your video.
like a limp.
Like, I guess
like
lip
a
sync to yourself.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you can do that,
who said that?
Marielle.
Oh, okay. Yes. All right. So you've done that before, or you heard about it?
I've heard about it.
That's what I hear that people do, that it comes out better. And then you can put music in the background as well, you know. So I was just wondering if Ray, like, you know, when he did his TikTok, if he does that or not. So I'm going to ask my sister how she does it, but she started doing that. She started just recording her voice because she did some research on that too. You record your own voice and then you do the video with your voice.
I've not done any speaking yet. So far, mine have been using the text on the screen. If you guys want to go see what I'm doing, it's just my name, right? My brand, Sherry Noselli. Like, yeah, I have 3 new. Oh, well, Kate's one of my 3 new followers. Thanks, Kate. Like my first one I did, you can even kind of see here, I didn't discover the filter. So the first 2, so the dog and then this one are a little dark. And I was like, you know what? I don't like that. Like, that's not my brand. My brand is light and airy imagery. So I found a filter and I used that one. It's just a lighting filter.
Which one is that one? Which is the lighting that you
it's like number 4.
in the video, number 4 in the video.
Yeah, it's like you go over to the side filters and I just use the one that's whatever, like L4 or whatever it's called.
Okay.
And that made my hair pop so bright. And I wanted that. So like when people are scrolling, I want them to see that because that's my brand. But you guys, here, I'm going to play you. This one got 174 views.
Wow.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Tip that made me think of, never show the product, never show the company. You saw in there I was using the spray, but I always make sure my fingers are covering the brand. Why? Curiosity post. If you start going like this, number 1, they won't let you post that because it's a supplement. But if you start doing this, or here, let's just even easier. So like, ow, my back hurts, ow, whatever. And then you're like, yay, roll on. And people see this, what are they going to do? They're going to go to Google. They're going to go to the Google and they're going to look up Joya. And if they decide to buy it or join, they're not connected to you. So what you'd want to do is say, ow, my back hurts, my stupid Peloton. Oh, I should do that today. And then you want to cover it a little bit, like roll on icy cold or, icy hot relief, whatever, roll it, DM me for more or whatever. I don't even say that. People will ask you if they want to know. So it's a curiosity post versus, there's a big difference in holding it like that and holding it like this. So that's so important. It's very difficult to find on my social media what I do, what is my company. So there's that. But here's what I wanted to tell you. When you upload your video, there's an option here. I have a couple in my drafts. Oh, I can't do it. Okay. That's the other thing. Like she said, put them in your drafts. So like I filmed a bunch. I have 2 left. I have enough for today. Maybe I'll put them both up today. But it's much easier in the week to post if they're just sitting there. Just do them all when you have like a 2-3 hour chunk. Film them all. And it's okay to be silly and all that stuff, okay? Here's what I wanted to tell you. When you post it, it'll give you the option to share it to Instagram stories. I don't do that, and I will tell you why. There's another option that says save to phone. So I save the video to my phone, then I go to Instagram, and I post it as a reel. Because Instagram is trying to rival TikTok right now, and they are pushing reels out like crazy. They want people to use reels. They want to keep people on Instagram. So the reason I do that is I put it in my reels, and then once it's in reels, I do share to story. There was one I posted the other day. I think I was on the phone with Delcy, I think, when this was happening, or we were texting or something. I don't know. I posted it on TikTok. It got 160 views. It's this one here. I posted the same one at the same time on Instagram Reels, and it went mini viral. I was very excited. Every time I refreshed, I was like, oh my God, it's another 100 views. Oh my God, it's another 200 views. I was texting Delcy, I'm like, 500, 1,100, 1,200. I was like, it was very exciting. And you could see that right here. It got up to 2,700 views on Reels. Oh my God. What's different on Reels? You don't believe me. What's different on Reels, I can't do it, is you could put way more hashtags. So if you haven't done this already, what is the number, Delcy or Kate? Do you guys remember? It's 27 hashtags or 24 hashtags? What are you allowed on Instagram?
I think 30.
30? Google that, guys. How many hashtags?
You're allowed 30, but they suggest 27.
Okay, so let's say it's 27. I use the same ones all the time. I'll only switch up one or two, depending like for specific to the video. So that one was me. I mean, truthfully, you guys, this one went viral. I'm going to do it every Wednesday. It was Wealth Wednesday. All I did was film myself doing Wealth Wednesday, which is something that we try to all do on this team anyway. If we all started doing a Wealth Wednesday video, wow, because it went mini viral. And this is all it is. It's me giving $5 to a stranger.
Always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you.
That's
We
it.
need you and Luciana to do one.
What do you mean?
Just,
Like right now?
well, or create a video on how to do it. Because even with Instagram Reels, I get so flustered with how to put it, how to do, like, what's the first step? Then you have to kind of pick your music, and then putting it all together, and how you create like connectors and things like that.
Let's just do it right now. I think, would everybody like that?
Sure.
All right, let's make a TikTok.
Oh, okay. We should.
We want to see your ribs, Luciana.
All right, so we are going to go to our TikTok main screen. We're going to hit this plus sign at the bottom.
Okay.
This is where it's like, ah, what do I do?
Yes. Yes.
Go hit your audio, right? That's next.
Yep, that little
Sounds.
thing.
Just gonna hit that at the top.
If you want music or like a sound in the background.
This is all the sounds. There's actually more. So you can do a genre.
You can search.
Search.
That's right.
Hit
You
my
can search.
There's like little categories of what kind of music. And then there's what's trending right here.
And we want to use what's trending as much as possible. Like right here, right? TikTok viral. So you'll see. Now, I will tell you right now, a lot of them have like profanity in them. That's not my jam. I won't post that. She's laughing because we accidentally watched a very inappropriate movie last night. Like one of those things that you don't know it's inappropriate until you start watching it, and then you're like stuck. Really uncomfortable. So then you would select, like, please don't select number 4. Oh my God. This is the one that I did. I did the paparazzi. What is, let's see. Just for the sake that it's quiet, like this one. It's called Lo-Fi.
That's a popular one.
Very popular, right? So you want to try to use these because then you're going to pop up in more people's searches. So we're going to say, all right, let's use that. Now it goes back to this screen here, right? I forgot what to do.
Wait. So wait, now you chose your sound, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And now it's just the timer.
Now it's whatever you want to do in the video.
Yeah.
You holding it? Right?
Yeah. So now this is where I would get my buddy, Mr. Stick. Here, I'm going to show you guys. All right. So I'm going to attach it. I mean, you know, normally I would do that. I'll just have you hold it for now. All right. So then you're going to do, is it the timer?
If you need the timer.
All right. So
Timer.
over here, there's a timer.
You're covering it.
Well, it's up there. What's that thing at the bottom if you want it to only be a section? Can you show that to them?
That is very. If you wanted to play to a certain like time in the song, then you move.
Yeah,
the thing.
I have used that before. I'm sorry. There was one that it was a song that I picked, and it was something about empowered. And so you're able to go to the whole song to where you want the words. Like I was able to pick the words of the song that I wanted to match my video. So I brought that over like to the beginning, and I heard that part. I'm like, that's the part I want, and then that's what I used.
Yep, exactly.
It's like I wanted it to like there. And just start the countdown, hit 3.
And then you so I mean that's it, right? So then you want to see what you did, you hit this little check mark. It'll show you.
Does it play the music?
Yeah, it's
when
doing it now. Yeah, when you're
Okay.
recording it does. That's how you lip sync. Let me show you that.
Want like a speaking one?
Yeah. Oh no, I hate the
No?
speaking
Okay.
ones. Those are so stupid to me. Sorry, anybody that likes those.
I
So,
like lip sync a song. or something.
yeah. So,
It's like pink. I don't know.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right. So we are gonna look up. Are you guys? Is this helping you guys?
Yes, absolutely. The one other question I have, how do you make the ones where people go,
I'm gonna show you that. Yeah, I'll show you that.
that.
All right. So let's just say. Great. So we're gonna do pink. All right, because I know every word to every pink song. So, all right, so now watch what happens. All right, so I'm gonna go do my timer. I like the 10-second timer. So this is how you would do a lip sync because I'm gonna hear it. Okay, so so now you have that. All right, now we don't need to see that. So now is where you're gonna add your filter if you want to. I suggest it because we talked about branding today. So my brand, I use the same one every time. Up here, filters. And then they show up down here. I use F4. Did you see what it did? So here's normal. It's a little dark. I hit F4. That's my brand. Every video will look like that for me. All right, you can adjust the level of it.
Does it stay? Like if you pick it once, it stays?
No,
Or
you
do you have to
select
pick it every
it.
time?
Yeah, it does go on the whole video. So if you're doing clips, it will go on every clip.
Okay, but every video you have to pick a filter.
Yes. So
Okay.
then text, right? We want to add text. So down here, you'll see words. It pops up. We're going to say, gotta try. I like to add this around it. It's just the look that I like. You can change the size of this. You could put it wherever you want, up there, down here, right? And then if you want to change, how do you do the thing where you change the timing?
So if you want
Or
it-
should you do it here so they can
If
see?
you want the certain, like a certain time, oh, I'm editing it. You hit, there's like 3 options. So you do set,
Duration, right?
yeah.
How did you get that up there?
Oh.
So let me exit out of there.
If you click on the text,
You just click on the text and it pops up, set duration.
oh, I never knew that.
Oh, okay.
Now at the bottom, this little bar, so I don't want it to be in the very beginning. I want it to be where I say it. So,
Oh, I just turned off your phone.
yep, it's okay. All right, So I have to do that
I'm
again,
trying to
right?
turn the volume up.
So you can select exactly where you want it. So like, let's say I want it here, let's just say. Then you do the check mark. Now you'll see. But I want more words. So I do it again. Yo. All right, I'm gonna put my same little thing on that I like, because that's my brand I'm creating. I want that one to be there, but right, that's happening. Uh-oh. Change the duration. And this is cool. So you can change it and it'll kind of ghost show you. You see how the other one's kind of there? That's how you're gonna know where to do it. So I don't want it at the same time as that. I want it right after that or right before. Check mark. Oh, I messed up. But, all right. But you get the idea, right? See, now I have to wait for it to pop up again.
To click it, yeah.
Yo, duration. Let's put that back here. That's what I did wrong. Great, check mark. All right. That's it. You can add other things like effects and all that. I think it's better just to have a look, in my opinion, right? Then you're gonna hit next. Now, you can't fit as much here as you can like on Instagram, and you don't have a lot of time to catch people's attention. So I would say something like, hire me pink, I don't know. Or if a little tip is if you're gonna use a song, even if it's a negative song, turn those lyrics into something positive. So if you're gonna I saw someone doing a song, they lip synced, and it was, who's that one that has all her hair colored all crazy colors? Well,
I don't think I saw that.
No, the singer. Who's that singer?
Billie
Eilish.
Yes.
She's got this song about, I'm terrible, I'm the worst, my life is miserable, and people are like lip syncing to it. And I saw one person in our profession, not our company, but in network marketing, and she posted that, and she just sat there like this. She lip synced it, and the words that popped up is, when I'm coaching someone and they're not feeling great about themselves, and I'm like, you know, whatever. So everything you do. So like this video, you got to get up and try. So I could be like, you know, have a dream, you got to try. I might put something like that, something positive, because my message is fun. My message is positivity. And then you got to do your hashtags. So ideally you only want to do 4 or 5. There's a whole training I could do about hashtags. One of them should probably be, what is the thing for the For You? It's FYP.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them should probably be hashtag FYP. That means
For You page.
Thank you. That'll pop up on a lot of people's For You page. So that's good. One of them should be niche specific. So if your thing is positivity, like me, that's what I would put. Delcy would put mindset probably. Everyone here has a different niche. That's part of knowing your brand. That's part of knowing your customer, which is why we started with that. I wouldn't do hashtag CBD. That's not who we're attracting. We're not attracting other people that are hashtagging CBD, right? We're hashtagging other people thinking about mindset or positivity or wellness or yoga or whatever. Trying to remember what the other two should be. I can send you guys this or post it. I don't remember, but that's what you want to do with the hashtags. You want to be much more specific than you would be on like Instagram, because you've only got 4 or 5. And then if you're ready to post it, it's going to give you all of these options. Definitely do save to device. Definitely. I would allow comments. Everyone can watch it, allow a duet, just allow everything. You want to be available to people, right? It's like, why would you make a private account if you're trying to meet people? It doesn't make any sense, right? And then down here, this is automatically going to be checked. The Instagram, I uncheck it. I don't want it to go to my stories. I want to post it to my reels. And then I do post if I'm ready to post, or I hit drafts if I want to save it for another time. Okay? Does this all make sense? So on a Sunday, like tomorrow, I'll do my hair. I'll get all my outfits lined up because I'll just change shirts so it looks like it's different days, and I'll post. Oh, it's getting late. Okay. Really, really quick. Then I would go over to Instagram. Oops. I would go to my notes where I keep all of my hashtags, copy them, so I can copy and paste them because I'm not going to write them every time. And then you're going to do this little plus sign, right? You all know this. You're going to do reel. You're going to upload your video, which I don't have right now. I don't know. I'll just pick this. You hit edit. You do share to, and then there you go. You put your caption in, and then you paste all your Instagram hashtags. You're going to make sure this is selected. Also share to feed. Yes. Do that. You can also select the cover. So whatever you want people to see.
So Sherry, that
Yeah.
will go to your Instagram story and then your Instagram feed.
It won't go to the story. It'll go to the feed. And then what you'll have to do, one little last step, is once it posts, so like here's the one I did last night, then you have to add it to your story.
Ah, okay.
That's what you got to do there. Yeah. So it seems like, oh my God, all these steps, but it's not so bad once you do it. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I'm having a blast with it. And don't think that you have to be so like crazy or silly on it. I'm not as silly as most people on it. I'm silly for me, and I think she calls me cringy sometimes. But I'm not doing all the silly things that other people are doing. I'm doing my level of silly that I'm comfortable with. So does that make sense? Just be you, be attracting your brand. Oh, bye, Kenna. Kenna has to go. I know we're running late. Cool. So do your homework, fill in those worksheets, and film stuff this weekend and post. And then what we can do is we can even do maybe like a follow train where we can follow each other. And every time one of us post, maybe like a group message, maybe I'll do that. So like if I post, I'll copy the link and share it in the group. Hey everyone, I posted, boop. And then everyone goes and likes it and comments. We'll help boost each other up so that more people see us. I think that would be great. If you're interested, go check out that 5-day training with Marina that I'm doing. I think it's going to be great. I put my money into it. I think it was under 50. I want to say it was like $40 or something. I don't even know. Then go check it out. I'm excited for that. She's amazing. And that's it. I will hopefully be able to upload this recording for anyone on your teams that couldn't make it. All right, guys?
Thank you so much. It was awesome.
Thanks.
Thanks, Sherry,
Thank you.
very much.
Really-
Thank you, Luciana.
Thank you, Luciana, so much.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend. Let's go TikTok. Let's go rock the talk. See, that was cringy. I'm learning. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.